Mrs. Lummis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Geithner, for being willing to participate in this lively debate. And I want to tell you that coming from the Intermountain West, from Wyoming, you're scaring the wits out of my constituents. You're scaring the wits out of the American people. And this is how it's happening. You have a $646 billion cap and trade proposal in these budgets. And while you expressed a concern that the president wants to undo the huge damage to productive capacity of our economy, cap and trade is the biggest damage you can do to the productive capacity of this economy. We are an energy producing state. 50% of the electricity in this country comes from coal. 20% comes from nuclear, both of which are targets of your budget. And yet, even if you wanted to go to the cleanest burning hydrocarbon, natural gas, this budget creates disincentives for the production of natural gas and leads the American people to the assumption and belief that solar and wind can replace nuclear, coal, oil, and gas. It cannot. It cannot do it. And yet you're going to put in a cap and trade system that you believe will not impact the American people, yet we know it's a regulated industry and that people who are producing electricity go through a regulatory process that guarantees them a profit as part of their investment. That doesn't happen with the producers of oil, gas, coal, uranium, wind, and solar. So your proposal will destroy, I'm serious, destroy the productive capacity of my economy. Here's a couple of ways that it does it. One, it takes the AML monies, the abandoned mine land monies, and that were guaranteed to the states under SMACRA and a more recent agreement by Congress for which President Obama voted when he was a U.S. Senator, and takes it away. He is undoing a previous piece of legislation that was agreed on by Easterners and Westerners, unions and non-unions, Republicans and Democrats, and was supported by President Obama. Furthermore, you take away the intangible drilling costs deduction for oil and gas producers domestically. So what you're going to do is send oil and gas production overseas. You're not increasing energy production in the United States. You're making us more dependent on foreign oil and gas. And to take a commodity like natural gas in particular, that is the cleanest burning hydrocarbon, and punish it, and punish the people in this country that produce it, is the most counterproductive thing that you can do, and gets away entirely from the president's goal of not reducing the productive capacity of this country. So I challenge the statements that you've made. They are inconsistent with the realities of this budget, and I strongly encourage you to revisit the effects of cap and trade on energy production in this country.